All right, this is a pretty short one. We'll jump into it, but we all would love to be a Low Elo legend. This is an attempt. So we have the True Idiot in blue, picking Slavs for a very particular reason. We have the Idiot in green, picking Persians, also for a specific reason. Throwing down an immediate barracks, and we're going to see if that additional food and wood paired with the Slav team bonus, where the military buildings give 5 population space. So, it's a little tight to start things off, but this was the effort here. On the other side of the map, in red, we have, let's say it's Command Nico 98. He is playing as the Khmer. And then his teammate Mazosant is playing as the Mongols, I believe. Yeah, Mongols. Already forward, snagging an elephant and 2 goats. So definitely we're playing some lamer boys here. Yeah, gotta respect these. Looks like he's gonna get that back without taking really any other hits. Let me see if I can quick switch to, who's that player for? His line of sight. He just went straight forward. Straight forward, pretty fortunate to find that. Unfortunate for the True Idiot. And yeah, look at this guy. No idle time on the TC. I got 21 seconds idle time and I haven't done much of anything. All right, but that's enough of that because we got to start looking at the other side of the map here. Let's get our Fog of War turned back off. All right, couple militia, scout coming across, and you'll notice the True Idiot scout, they're all converging. Now, looking at the Fog of War here, we haven't found, don't know who we're converging towards just yet, but and just a little too late to snag those goats potentially. But red doesn't necessarily know what he's in for. These militia, okay, thankfully I think I hugged that tree line. I didn't know where his TC was just yet. The scout's about to find that. Not much for idle time other than just, I had probably 25 seconds or so, but we know where the TC is now. Plus the scouts now come in and converge. And it's a little early. I don't think, most people don't have, nobody has loom, I think, right now, if I'm checking the stats here correctly. So 4 minutes, 50 seconds, 2 scouts, 2 militia on the wood line, and that's a villager down. Little assist here, and that villager's down too. Couldn't quite get in front of one of these other vills in time. Needed to pull away. But 2 vills down at about 5 minutes 15, that's a brutal start to the game. Coming back out with the villies. Red does have loom incoming. He'll have that in a few seconds here. So it's going to be tough to pick anything beyond this point. Really trying for his last villies on 9 HP, but not going to get that. Red kind of pulls him away there. Maybe could have had I stuck in there, but unfortunately that militia, things aren't looking good for him. He's down. So idle TC time, we did probably throw red a little bit. He racked up a little idle TC time in addition to a couple villagers down. So total vill count, we are 2 ahead. Yellow though untouched and is still a vill ahead of the True Idiot. Thankfully, a good ally here coming back over to help find stuff around my base here in green. Beyond that, we don't have a lot of intel on what these other guys are doing. We haven't seen Yellow's base at all, but he's got barracks down. He went up with 20 vills, so 21 pop, and he's going to be the first one up to feudal age. Throwing down lumber camp, so it'd be his second lumber camp, right? Because he's got 4 on wood there. These 5 that were just on food now going to wood. Looks like this Ville's maybe getting transferred to wood. He's definitely got some build here. Keeping the 4 Villes on goats. Of course, he's got ones that he stole. For the moment, these guys are temporarily doing some long haul work on the gold mine. I'd probably just for the sake of time and speed things up a little bit. That's a little slow. Delayed Drush, which is kind of interesting. He does have his scout forward. His scout is weak. And the close. The feudal age upgrade not enough to make up for that weakened scout from before. Militia can be annoying, but you know, with no scout support now. Just trying to see if my audio is out of sync. He does get the men-at-arms upgrade, which is kind of interesting to me at this point. You know, one of these guys up 8 HP. Seems like, you know, probably could have saved that too, but maybe he collected it a little earlier. That's easy to criticize, right? It's a little nitpicky on my part. He does manage to get a Ville, so I mean, if that makes a difference, if the men-at-arms upgrade maybe gets him the Ville kill, probably worth it. And he's out front. Well, Ville count, he's even with the idiot here. Man, did I miss? No, he's killed the 1 Ville. He hasn't lost anything. Why is his idle TC time so low? Did he get? He has only 1 Ville ahead. I'm just trying to grapple with how I have a minute of idle TC time in my Ville count. Am I not seeing here? New caster. New caster, new player. You know, if we're really being honest here, but so double archery range from the Mongols player. He's pretty heavy on gold. He doesn't have a wheelbarrow, so I don't know necessarily what the difference is, other than maybe the Persian faster working TC. That might be. I'm still stuck on that. I'm still stuck on the Ville count and amount of idle time. Yeah, he's 1 Ville ahead, but it's had 3 seconds of idle time versus a minute. So that must just come down to some faster working Ville production. And his eco's pretty safe here. Obviously, Red's a little bit behind, but not terrible. He's managed to get up to 25 Villes, and he's throwing down a blacksmith. He's got double stable. Wow, okay, I didn't even realize that. Of course, I had lost my scout earlier. These archers from yellow doing some damage, finding a Ville kill on the wood line there. So scouts for our Slavs player. No upgrades on those just yet, but you know, hopefully would find some damage. Going to shift over into that gold. Red scouts forward on green here. Let's switch to. There we go. Yeah, this guy just admiring the blacksmith that he built. All he wants to do is just kind of hide out in the shade back here, but this guy's not going to allow that. So we've got 6 scouts running around, no bloodlines or blacksmith upgrades there. Got a bit distracted. I had my own scouts trying to pick stuff at yellows, but those got thrown away. No Ville kills. He's still taking no damage in that respect. Bunch of houses coming down here now at green's base. And there's another good moment here for us as these scouts are looking for damage, determined to get in there somewhere. See the spears, they don't want anything part of that, but you know, every once in a while you get kind of fortunate on timing, and there you go, 5 scouts trapped between the 2 houses. You gotta love it. This guy's gonna try to bust his buddies out, but now there's those spears hanging out. I'd like to find a way to get that spear in, but you know, probably more distracted by that than anything else. archers forward from yellow still. Blue actually crossing over, seeing if there's more damage they can get down to red. Red, or no, I'm sorry, green just Xing the scouts there, trapped in the base. But these yellow archers are gonna, I believe, make their way over to this wood line, and if I remember right, my eco balance was absolute garbage behind all of this. So go ahead and speed this back up here. Scouts just working away on that house. I'm trying to think about what things I wish I would have done a little differently in this game. The tower would have actually worked out pretty well because it would have defended the wood line and then worked on slowly chipping away at the scouts. I mean, I can repair houses, that's no big deal. Sent the spears in, they're going to get cleaned up. 6 scouts, you're going to need more than just a couple spears to actually clear that. And now with these archers here, this becomes a pretty awkward double team. The scouts are going to be back out, and all of a sudden dealing with those numbers again is going to be a problem. Scouts from blue coming over in support to try to help with the double team. Like I said, poor eco balance on my part and just lack of military production. So I'm not on my way to Castle Age, and I also don't have any military, so that's a pretty crummy spot to be in. They're not necessarily finding a ton of damage here. I mean, I have had a total of 5 villagers go down, so certainly not good. Certainly taking some damage, and Vil count, well, we're behind as both red and yellow are on their way up to Castle Age. It's looking challenging. We don't have the Vil lead, the military lead, or the technology like uptime lead. But other than that, things are going fine. Blue trying his best to get a decent fight here. Is going to manage to take the scout numbers down, and then probably not a bad time, just given that yellow reaching Castle Age and crossbow is on its way. Definitely the time to take the fight. So good call there. Really, to get that down to 4 crossbow at least makes it manageable. And if only his ally had made some military. But the problem he's going to have here now is there's the archers that yellow had been producing are now crossbow, 11 crossbow. When you are just barely on your way up, that's just tough to deal with, right? 2 stables. If he gets a little bit of a breather and can get some knights down, it'd be good. Curious if yellow makes his way around here at all. I doubt that we even saw that. Maybe, yeah, I think yellow's maybe going to find that. He is probably just clicking past, and there's always a hole. Not that blue is going for like a complete wall, but there's the GG. Yeah, I think this just got to a point where, as I'm scrambling to throw down a TC and a bunch of red knights are coming in. Lack of kind of production follow-up from us. Nicely done by yellow. Yellow, I think, he's like a 13, almost 1400 player, so certainly the strongest player in the game here, in terms of skill level. So pretty fun getting those Vil picks on the wood line. Some nice coordination between the 2 idiots, but it's not enough to get to. You got to close it out with some eco behind, and we didn't quite have it there, especially with an untouched 1300 player in the mix. So, but pretty fun. I don't think there's anything crazy to see on the stats. Just curious if you can tell anything timeline-wise. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it's a couple militia early, so it doesn't really stand out. It's too much. Yellow, in terms of resources collected, just steadily ahead of everyone else. We definitely kind of knocked red behind, but then he did a nice job coming back and helping to apply pressure. Let's look at the KDs and stuff, as discouraging as that might be, because it's tough when you got crossbow and you're handling that in feudal age. So 29 kills. Wait, is that the... Look at the capture age stats all that much. Okay, 29 kills, 21 losses. So nothing crazy. My KD was a disaster. Where's my military was just non-existent. So we'll have to change that in future builds. But right here, there was a time where my 3 military units were very dominant. You know, the largest military in the game at 3 minutes. But we'll see. We'll probably try the same build and see where it puts us. But just at least wanted to make a video of that. All right, that's all I got.